The secret lies in just mastering two things. And the secret is build your database and build your brand. It sounds simple when you say it that way because you don't really absorb the true meaning of that. You are thinking, is that? Well, then you don't really understand the power of both of these when you combine together. Now, if you just understand this, all my students that I teach it, that I formulate this for them, if they understand that, and their entire business is built just to focus on these two, they would have made millions. I made my millions by just focusing on these two alone. Forget everything else. Everything else are just extras. Having your own product, having your own book, and all this kind of stuff, they are just the vehicles that get you there. They are just the products that get you there. I'm sharing with you the strategy. But you may be saying that, how true is this? Let me just give you a real example out of our today's topic, right? Just to show to you how universal this is. Do you all know this guy? Right? This guy is my favorite comedian. His name is one of my favorite stand-up comedians. His name is Ronnie Cheng. Ronnie Cheng is a very funny fella. Now, Ronnie Cheng doesn't really sell you anything, right? I mean, you watch him for free. I watch him for free. We watch him on YouTube, we watch him everywhere. It is all for free. He makes jokes and so on, right? You see, all he needs to do is to focus on building his brand. Just like any influencer, any celebrity, and things like that. Now, today, if you want to get Ronnie Cheng to appear, this is just a comedian. You must understand, this is not his face. It's not like Captain America's face. You get what I mean or not? He's okay. Okay, you can say he's good looking or not, whatever it is, or he's not good looking, but he's a comedian. And his fee, speaking fee, if you want to get him to talk, it's 100 to 200,000 US dollar, and for virtual event, it's about 50 to 100,000 US dollar. Now, you try to just understand this simple formula here. Why is he so expensive compared to other comedians? I'm pretty sure other people can make you laugh as well. True? You see, today Ronnie Cheng doesn't need to try to sell you anything. He just needs to continue to build his brand. And when his brand is built, he becomes rich. That's about it, right? You just need to understand that. It's all about building your brand and your database. This guy, his name is Gary Vaynerchuk, right? How many of you follow Gary Vee? Raise your hand. Okay, right. Now, if you follow Gary Vee, you would know before NFT exists, he literally has nothing to sell. Do you agree with me on that? You watch all his videos all for free, you go to YouTube for free, you go to Facebook, everywhere is for free. He only makes money, he has multiple streams of income, but he only makes money mainly in two ways. One, as a keynote speaker. Companies pay him. You don't have to pay him. Companies pay him, he makes money. Or he has his Vayner Media, where he do consulting for big companies, like social media, all this kind of stuff, right? That's how he generates income. But you like him because he doesn't sell you anything. For 10 years, he hustled. 10 years. Holding, not to sell. Where he can make so much money, but he refused to sell. He just continued to hold until NFT comes in. Then he launched VFriends, right? Now, according to Rick Hustad, Gary Vee made $90 million in 90 days from NFTs. I think maybe it's not 90 million, I think more or less at least $50 million. Why can he command so much money and so much sales? Because of two things. His brand equity. That's how important is a brand. And second thing is his database. He has database. Because over the years, he has been collecting database in a different form. Not through emails, social media. He has millions of followers all around the world. So when the time is right, he posted, hey, I'm doing this, and all the fans go and buy. So when we work with clients, or even anybody in our courses and books and so on, we tell them, if you want to build a business, you just need to focus on these two and forget everything else. Now, why is this so simple and yet people are not doing? Right? Well, simple, because building brand is hard work. Doing sales is easy work. Doing sales, you just need to go and pitch and that's about it. But that is stupid marketing. Why? Because end of the day, you have to work extra hard. If you build your brand, you don't have to work hard in the future. And if you build your database, like I shared this with you yesterday, this is my open rate. In April, which is last month, is total is 186,000. Do I need to log in to show to you, or you believe me? Believe me, right? Okay, I don't have to log in, right? I'm just trying to make it clear. I know some of you attend a lot of seminars, see screenshots and all that kind of stuff, and you think that, all this stuff. Anyway, if you have database and you have brand, right, you don't have to work hard anymore, right? If I need money, let's say if I really need money right now, I could leverage on my brand and send to my list. True or not? If I need that. Now, why I say having a brand means you don't have to work hard? What do you really understand about that? Two things. One, brand is you. So when you have brand is nothing more than creating trust in you. If you are branded, it means people trust you. Make sense? Why would you buy certain brands? Okay, let's say you wear, who's wearing some branded stuff? Anybody wear any branded stuff? Okay, I can't find any right now. Okay, so there's Gucci there. There's Gucci bag. Okay, Gucci. Why would he pay a few thousand for the Gucci bag? Because it's a brand of prestige. I'm holding a Gucci bag, and you should know it's a few thousand, right? This is not some cheap bags. So you also know that it has certain level of quality, right? And also, with that, with brand, you know that the quality assurance is there. Like I'm not something into watches and stuff like that. I don't buy for the sake of like branded. Like for instance, this is for most people standard. It's just a normal watch, right? It's just a normal Rolex watch. For all standard, it's nothing fancy. It's just it's just a Rolex. It's not like an AP or some fancy stuff and things like that, right? But when I buy this, I'm trying to illustrate an example here. I'm not afraid to buy. Why? Because I'm protected by the brand. Now, what do I mean protected by the brand? Now, this watch today price is probably worth about 100,000, let's say. But when I buy, I didn't buy for 100,000. I buy at a much cheaper price, right? It grows leaps and bounds right now because of scarcity and so on. Now, because it's labeled with a brand, when I purchase, I'm not worried. I know that I cannot lose. I know I will win because it is branded. So that's what a brand does. Now, the second thing is that when you have the brand, you will get repeat customers. Is it harder for you to get new customer or get existing customer to buy again? Right? It's so much more easier to get a repeat customer. For instance, I had a repeat customer 10 years ago. And it doesn't require much persuasion. When someone have a good experience with you, they will go again and buy from you. So, as I was sharing with you earlier, people are so-called stuck in terms of doing this because they are attracted to the quick income. If I sell now, I make money, right? But you see, when you do the selling process, what happens is that you will take out some of your points, your deposit. Now, if you do that many times, then you need to work even harder in the future. So this is why many marketers are very tactical and not strategic. So they always find the new ways on how to sell better. Right? So they attend like, oh, what is the latest Facebook hacks? Oh, instead of using this placement, I can use that placement. Oh, there's this hack to find certain keywords. Oh, I'm going to try to find a new traffic source. They're going through all this process. All of these are called tacticals, right? It works, but it's very tiring. Because after you found these tactics and it works, and after 3 months, everybody also know about that. So when we have strategy, when we be strategic, and then we add on tactics, that is where you have breakthrough results. So like when I work with my clients, I will go through with them the strategy. Once you have that, then only you can apply on the tactics aspect. Then you achieve success. As I said earlier, brand, it is not what you can apply and make your brand becomes better. It's not like what you wear and things like that. It's about what you do. And it's about who you are. If you have that correct, you have a good brand.